okay.
Do you have an ID or anything on you?
ID? What does that tell you about whether... Is there anything I need to do? You got
I'd
called.
like to see your ID just so that I can document that I spoke with you, because that's my liability. It's a liability issue for me.
Yeah, well, it's, I mean, I got to also respect the Fourth Amendment too. So I want to hear. I'm sure there's some kind of curfew for the park. Maybe 10:30. 10:30. Okay.
10:30 to 5:30.
5.
Are closed.
Okay, that's pretty generous. I think the ones that say that sundown is the curfew, it's unconstitutional. I believe that.
A parking lot in Clive, Iowa. A man is resting in his car when a police officer knocks on the door. Do you have ID? What does that tell you about whether I'm okay? Feeling like your personal rights are being violated. You did nothing wrong, but you're still being asked to show identification. What if it were you being asked to prove your innocence? Subscribe to ID Refusal. Know your rights before it's too late.
What's the problem? Hi. What's up?
Just checking on you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, can you open the door for me?
Yeah, here we are.
All right, good deal.
So
Somebody called. They just wanted us to come out and check on you, make sure you were okay.
Oh, okay. Do a welfare check, okay.
Do you have an ID or anything on you?
ID? What does that tell you about whether I'm okay? Well, it's your earpiece. I was trying to figure out that thing right below your name, which is Rekia. Yep. But it's your it's part of your radio. Okay.
Yeah, I use it as
well, you won't be able to hear then without that on, right?
No, I can hear because I don't have it plugged in.
You got
I just have it in case I need it.
Are you part of the community service?
I'm
a community caretaking?
I'm a police officer.
Oh, okay, because they have their own special cars. You ever, it says community caretaking on the side of the car or something.
Yeah, they might do that. They might do that like in other cities, but we're a really small department, so we don't have specialty.
Yeah, in Clive, yeah, seems pretty active though. I mean, that's from what I've seen so far.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but yeah, the library's kind of small. It was just over there.
Were you?
So yeah,
okay.
This is pretty convenient to also be at too. I mean, just I mean, for parking at least. I didn't know how busy the parking was going to get over there, so
yeah,
I parked over here. I mean, and I guess it's a little odd to be parked over here.
Well, it's just somebody was concerned. We don't normally have people staying in the parking lot, so they were concerned.
Yeah, yes. I mean, it's not blocked off or anything, and
no,
I mean,
it's not.
I mean, I stopped for the library, and this is all open. I was a little curious about that. Why? I mean, obviously the swimming pool's closed, so I mean they seem to have bring in a lot of people there because this is big. This parking lot's big, and you got these signs, the swimmer drop off. Even all the way back here, you got signs warning people about swimmer dropping off port spots. Mm-hmm. It gets that busy, I guess.
Yeah, it gets really busy in the winter.
Yeah. Did it get busy this summer? Because I haven't. Okay, they didn't close it for COVID. So I know in 2020 they did.
Yeah, we weren't closed this year.
But not this year. All right. And then it just becomes a ghost town after this pool's drained pretty much.
Yeah, well, it's been cold the last couple of days too, and it's during the week. But on the weekends, this is a park.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people that come up through on the nature trails and families who use the park.
Yeah, and I was gonna use the trail, go check out parts of the rest of the city. But yeah, I was resting now. I mean, okay. I just in between. I was at the library.
Okay.
So
are you just passing through Clive?
Well, I mean, I don't live here, and I wouldn't call it passing through. I'm looking around Clive. I mean, okay. I'm just getting a feel for the area.
Yeah.
How's the crime around here? Is it
not too bad?
Oh, just what's your name? It's Nielsen. Okay, Niel. Okay, yeah, and then Rekia. Not Rokia. I want to call it Rokia, but all right. Yeah, that's. I mean, is there anything I need to do? You got called.
I'd like to see your ID just so that I can document that I spoke with you, because that's my liability. It's a liability issue for me.
Yeah, well, I mean, I gotta also respect the Fourth Amendment too. So
right,
I want to hear.
absolutely.
I want to.
The citizen firmly says, I respect the Fourth Amendment. I want to understand what crime I committed. This is the legally correct response. Refusal unless a crime is suspected. In Terry v. Ohio, 1968, the court ruled officers must have reasonable articulable suspicion to proceed. This isn't defiance. It's a reminder that authority doesn't override constitutional limits.
With that.
I want to understand. I want to establish what crime I committed.
It's not a crime, sir. It's
okay.
documentation. So that they can go back and say, hey, yes, she spoke with this person. If anything, were to happen to you, they would
I know.
Had contact with us.
Yeah, I mean, I've been alive for quite a while. Nothing's really ever happened. I've gotten my car broken into a couple, once. No, not in Clive.
Okay.
It was in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Yeah.
It's just, I thought something was going to happen there, but that's over there. I mean, did you identify the caller? Who's the caller? Let's find who they are.
Actually, it was a crime alert call, which is our kind of like a neighborhood watch. So it's anonymous. I don't know who called.
Anonymous caller?
Yeah,
oh wow.
Just people who call.
See, that's so convenient for them. They could say, oh, there was a guy who has a van. It's all covered. It's all covered. And there's I guess a dog barking inside, and they got a call that somebody was screaming inside. It's they took this, I think, the noise from the dog, and then somehow playing the telephone game, it transferred into someone screaming inside. So the cop was really interested in what was going on inside there.
They heard a dog barking, turned into a person screaming. Cops wanted to search the van. In Florida versus Jardines 2013, the court ruled that sensory cues like smells or sounds do not justify a search without a warrant. When a vague call can lead to a search, privacy becomes fragile.
Their van, and the guy was recording. I saw it on YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't know if you watch many of those YouTube videos.
I don't really have a lot of time to do that.
Oh, you're not aware of that?
I wish I had more time, but I just don't. The only issue for us is just to make sure you're okay.
Yeah, I have no complaints. I mean, I can understand maybe this is going to be a cause of concern. I was trying to block the sun as I was sitting in here.
Yeah.
And then they come down when when the sun goes down, and I'm gone because I'm sure there's some kind of curfew for the park. Maybe 10:30. 10:30. Okay.
10:30 to 5:30.
5. Okay, that's pretty generous. Some. I think the ones that say that sundown is the curfew, it's unconstitutional. I believe that.
In Papa Cristo versus Jacksonville, 1972, vague and arbitrarily enforced laws were ruled unconstitutional. Curfews based on sunset time lack clarity and fairness.
We don't have any parks like that.
Yeah, it's just every day it's always changing because they do this. In the summer you get more time, in the winter you get less.
Yeah,
it doesn't seem fair to make a law, and some people do that type of sundown thing. But 10:30, I'll be gone before 10:30. Okay. No problem. So I'll just say, I plan on going to Walmart and parking overnight. I mean, that's
fine.
Is that fine? Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I know they
That's.
I'm just saying, I know they allow that.
Yeah. I was gonna do that. So.
You know where it is on 73rd
Yeah,
Street.
and I want to get familiar on the way. I was thinking about bicycling, checking it out, and then
You go all the way. You can take the trail right to it.
Yeah. There's a couple of businesses actually. This city is so active. There's actually stores I want to stop at, like Play It Again Sports.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's 2 miles. So I was kind of resting up a little bit for that.
Okay. Well, we're not going to bug you anymore. We just wanted to make sure you were okay.
But and I would ask that you identify the callers too. Just if you're not.
I don't know who the caller is. Because like I said, it was in a
Near the end, the citizen requests, I'd ask that you identify the callers too. Officers refuse, saying it was an anonymous call. While anonymous tipsters are protected, Illinois versus Gates, 1983, held that such tips must be corroborated to be used for legal action.
anonymous call, and
Okay.
we don't have any say over that.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
But we'll
Well,
let you get.
Okay. Sounds good.
We'll let you get on with your day. So.
All right. Thank you. You see everything. I don't have any complaints. See everything's good. So yeah. All right. Nielsen and Rekia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Enjoy your bike ride, man.
Yes, I hope to. Thank you.
All right.
We'll talk to you later.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Oop.
Under the Fourth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, individuals are only required to identify themselves when there is reasonable suspicion of a crime. In Heibel v. 6th Judicial District Court, 2004, the U.S. Supreme Court affirmed that the right to refuse ID is constitutionally protected unless a specific legal basis exists. In this case, compelling identification crossed the line of authority and threatened a foundational principle of personal privacy. This situation embodies the very essence of First Amendment audits, where citizens test constitutional boundaries and challenge authority when necessary. Police are not just enforcers of the law, they must be held accountable. Accountability is not a threat, it is the backbone of any functioning democracy. When rights such as filming in public, refusing ID, or questioning authority are undermined, citizens have a duty to demand transparency and defend the line. Attorney William Jacobson once said, "The Constitution is meaningless unless people are willing to apply it in everyday life and defend it when it's violated." As we close this video, the question is no longer, what does he have to hide? It becomes, do we have the knowledge and courage to protect our rights even when no one else will? Subscribe to ID Refusal, where silence turns to awareness and awareness becomes action.